In 2018, I went to Mexico City with a group of friends to bring in 2019, and we had the best time partying at a variety of hotspots. We experienced adventure, climbing the ancient pyramids from the Aztec Empire. We dined at amazing restaurants that had a wide repertoire from which to choose. We explored some of the historic areas of old Mexico. We experienced lots of culture in a variety of museums and majestic cathedrals. We also experienced some of the high-end shopping of Polanco, the Beverly Hills of Mexico City. We did a lot of sightseeing where we were continually delighted by the high energy of the city. So get ready to explore Mexico City with me, Jeff Carson. You should first know that this city is huge with a population of over 12 million people. For reference, New York City has just over 8 million people. At times it felt like a combination of Manhattan and Bourbon Street. I mean, these streets were loaded with restaurants and stores and musicians, performers, vendors, you name it. There wasn't a dull moment and we felt totally safe. Here is the New Year's Eve celebration where the pyrotechnics accidentally started before the countdown. On our way to climb the pyramids, the tour guides showed us how tequila was made from a plant called blue gavi. During the demonstration, I was skeptical until I tasted it. It was definitely tequila. All right, this is the water turns to alcohol.
Okay, amigos.
Sí. Teotihuacan is significant both architecturally and anthropologically for its multiple Aztec pyramids and complex residential compounds. About to climb up the Pyramid of the Sun. Pyramid of the Sun. Okay, so hold on real quick. I need to explain why you're about to see me struggling to breathe. Basically, it's because of the altitude of the city. Where I live in Texas, the altitude is about 530 feet above sea level, whereas in Mexico City, the altitude is over 7,000 feet above sea level. Even Denver, Colorado is only 5,000 feet above sea level. And if you're a person like myself that is not used to those heights, it really becomes noticeable when climbing a pyramid. All right,
That's gonna help you.
I'm climbing.
Doing good, big guy, doing good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Finally, we made it to the top, and the view is spectacular.
We're up here at the top.
Here are some of the people that climbed with me. You can also see an entrance to a group of residences carved from stone. I am also standing in front of a mural. Sochi Milko is a festive area for locals and tourists, especially on the weekends. Here you get to socialize and cocktail with family and friends while sailing down the famous Aztec canals in colorful flat-bottom boats called trajineras. These boats are used for all kinds of celebrations and parties. You also have food and drink vendors, artisans, and live bands floating directly up to your boat. You should Google images of this place. We had a blast.
Hello, sochi milko.
That's We ate at one of the most sought-after restaurants in downtown Mexico City called Azul Historico. The seating area occupies the courtyard of a 17th century colonial palace. Menus are seasonal and themed, and dishes emerge from the kitchen in extravagant, eye-catching Mexican pottery. Seriously, the ambiance for this restaurant is worth experiencing. My meal consisted of tasty scallops and a local dessert. The Museum of Tolerance is just one of 150 amazing museums I visited because my feet were hurting. My friends visited many more. Anywho, this museum opened in 2010 to focus on the consequences of indifference, discrimination, and violence. The exhibits tell the stories of the worst crimes against humanity due to religious, ethnic, or other forms of intolerance. The museum seeks to be a channel of expression for understanding cultural diversity and a step toward eradicating hate and genocide. Zocalo is the most iconic spot in Mexico City as it is used for major events, concerts, and festivals. It is bordered by City Hall to the south, the National Palace to the east, and the Metropolitan Cathedral to the north. On our last evening, we rode through an area called Polanco. This is a ritzy neighborhood of expensive homes, restaurants and bars, upscale boutiques, and fine art galleries. I do regret we didn't have more time to experience the neighborhood. Well, that concludes my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.